Hey guys, welcome back to another video. In today's video, we're going to be doing a very intense session on how to run Facebook ads for your dropshipping business in 2025. I've been running ads like this all of last year, and I don't think I'm going to change much about how I'm running these ads. It's been really successful. It's proven the test of time. And unfortunately, I've seen a lot of misinformation out there about how to run Facebook ads. So today is going to be a very intense Facebook ad session. On this channel, I vlog my e-commerce business every single day. As you guys can see, we make sales pretty much every day, totaling $7,000 in revenue this month, with $5,000 of it being profit. And the ad spend was $1,700. So we spent $1,700 to make $5,000 back in profit. All right. And so, on the 31st, we had a monster day, $70 in ad spend for $269 made in sales. So the reason I'm showing you this is because I want to make sure that you guys understand that I know a little bit about how to advertise on Facebook. I've spent hundreds of thousands of dollars on my own ad accounts and millions across my clients' accounts running ads for around 10 years. In today's video, I'm going to give you the blueprint. If you do this, you're going to be much more successful than trying to model something that you don't know has worked in the past. And unfortunately, I am someone who also watches YouTube videos because I want to stay up to date with what's new on e-commerce. And every time I've tried anything other than this, it's not worked for me. I'm also going to be showing you inside of my ad account, my own personal ad account, so you guys can see what's working and what's not working as well. All right. So without further ado, let's get into it. Okay. So this is essentially my breakdown for how to run Facebook ads in 2025 and beyond. If you do this, you're probably going to see a lot more success than normal. And this advice is very counterintuitive to what people on YouTube are saying. Number one, before I even get into the specifics, the first thing that people on YouTube say is turn on Advantage Plus, turn on CBO, and let the Meta platform figure out how to run your ads for you. Now, that is the lazy man's approach to running ads on Facebook. All right. If you turn on Advantage Plus and if you turn on CBO ads, you're going to have to spend a lot of money for Facebook to be able to figure out where your audience is and how to serve them ads. You're going to have to literally spend thousands lining Facebook's pockets, making them richer, and then they will probably give you back some sales. All right. And a lot of the times I've also seen creators on the platform say that have no targeting on. Again, that has literally never worked for me. And maybe it's me, maybe I'm very biased, maybe it's an ad account thing, right? You may have run CBO, you may have run no interest targeting, you may have had Advantage Plus on, you might have seen a lot of success. If you are that person, amazing for you, and actually leave it in the comments down below what has worked for you. But this has worked for me for so long, for so much time. Learned it from my original mentor back in the day, that I feel like nothing else should matter and should work. Okay, so first thing to understand before you're running ads is what platform should you run on, because I do a lot of these one-on-one calls with people that are joining my mentorship community. And the first question that I always get asked is, Ali, what platform should I run ads on? Meta, TikTok, or YouTube? Now, for me, my answer to them is very simple. If you can master advertising on Meta, you will be able to master advertising on anything. But if you've not been able to be successful on Meta, don't even try to go into these things. All right. TikTok ads, the targeting is not as sharp as Meta and Facebook ads targeting. The algorithm is not as advanced, and TikTok requires a very different type of creative in order for you to succeed. YouTube ads is a different beast on its own. All right. YouTube ads is a monster. If you actually master this, you're probably multi seven figures already if you're dropshipping off of YouTube ads. But if you're doing YouTube ads to sell dropshipping products, you probably have already utilize both Meta, TikTok, and are successful on it. And now you're going for more long form, more serious buyers and getting them off YouTube as well. All right. But if you've not really mastered Facebook, you are probably not going to be able to master TikTok and YouTube. And the reason I say master Facebook is because Facebook is the easiest way for you to get buyers. They've had buyers for so long, for so many different niches, for so many different products, that it is easy for any new beginner person to target on Facebook and get buyers. But if you turn on Advantage Plus, which basically for people that are just starting off dropshipping, don't know what CBO and Advantage Plus means, I'll go into it in a lot more detail later on in this video. But Advantage Plus on both placements and on interest targeting just basically means letting Facebook pick your audience and letting Facebook pick your placements. For Facebook to pick your audience and placements, it needs to already have lots and lots of data, okay? Or Facebook's gonna make its best guess based on other competitors' ads, all right? Now, to let Facebook make its best guess, it's gonna have to spend a lot of money to collect that data for you, all right? And then make those decisions and then probably find you buyers. What you're gonna have to do, and this is the smart thing to do, is don't let Facebook decide for you. You do the research, spend your time versus spending your money on Facebook. Spend your time to find what the best placements are, to find what the best ad creative is, and to find the best interest, all right? And so you cut the time in half to get buyers onto your store. We're going to be talking a lot more about that later, as we progress in the video, okay? So another big consideration is what type of budget do you need to be running ads on Facebook? Now, most people think you need thousands of dollars a day. I'm here to tell you that even if you have as little as $30 a day, you can run ads on Facebook. This is a business that we started running at $30 a day. Right, $30 a day, and it was able to generate about $200 in profit. Now, is all of this Facebook ads? No, absolutely not. But a big percentage of these sales were Facebook ads. All right, and I'm actually going to go ahead and take a screenshot for you right now so that you guys can see that I'm not lying. I'm going to actually take a screenshot on the 3rd of December, 2024, and show you guys the sales that we got the sales that we got off my ad account on the 3rd of December. Okay, now the screenshot's going to be a little bit grayed out because what happens is when you're recording, any screen that you're not recording becomes grayed out. But this is it. Okay, as you guys can see, 33 dirhams per purchase, 3 purchases. Okay, on this particular day, we did 10 sales because a video of ours actually did go viral. Okay, and so all the other sales came from that video because we do TikTok dropshipping as well as Facebook dropshipping. But what I'm here to tell you is even if we just counted 3 sales over here, right? So if I went here and I just changed this to 3, we would still be very, very profitable. Okay, and that is my reasoning for showing you all of this is if you nail down your niche, you nail down your offer, and you nail down your creative, all right, it doesn't matter how little, it doesn't matter how much money you have, all right? What matters is your ability to convert cold prospects into buyers, okay? So again, how much money do you need to run ads? You need at least $30 a day. And so if you have $1,000, and this is again, to lose, you're good to come on Facebook because you have to treat Facebook advertising, any money spent on Facebook ads, you have to treat it as learning Facebook ads. Okay, specifically if you're a beginner and if you're on the platform, if you're on Facebook, if you're trying to make money in drop shipping, all right, you're probably not going to see a lot of success. Okay, I'm actually going to pull up another screenshot again from my ad account. I'm going to show you how many failures I had in the start where I just spent lots and lots of money, right, without actually getting anything in return. Okay, I'm going to actually go ahead. You're probably even going to see some of the stuff that I've tried to dropship, but all of these things that I've tried to dropship didn't lead to any money being generated, okay, but led to lots and lots of amounts of money being spent. All right, so this is, I'm just gonna go ahead quickly take a screenshot for you guys right now, right? All right, so as a newbie and as a beginner, I tried to launch all of these different products and none of them got me any sales that I could be proud of. Okay, and how many campaigns is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and 16. That's how many ad campaigns I launched, and the one right after that was the first one that was actually that got me any success. Okay, so at a minimum you need to have at least $1,000 to lose and you have to treat it like you would treat a course, right? So a course or a mentor or somebody will be able to tell you what to do, but at the end of the day, they don't have any control of how Facebook shows your ads to their clients. All right, you could actually go ahead and have a business manager that is running the same 6-figure ads that someone else is, and you would not be able to replicate the results just because Facebook might decide to show your ads to other people and not show it to that customer pocket that the first ad account that's successful is showing it to you, because just Facebook has assigned you a random part of the world. Okay, now it is in Facebook's best interest to get you buyers, and that's how their ad platform will work, right? The more barriers it gets you, the more you spend on the platform. But sometimes it's a software, it's an algorithm, it might not do the job at the get-go. So the best thing that you can do, specifically if you're trying to advertise on Facebook, is don't quit too early. All right, you should have very strong metrics that you set. All right, very strong standards that you set. For example, one of the standards that I hold till this day is I will only spend $250 on ads testing a product, and if it does not show early signs of success, I will cut that product off and then move on to the next one. All right, I will always make sure and try to make sure that my CPC is under $1, right? I will always try to make sure my CTR is over 3 to 4%. Now, if at any point you don't understand what I am saying, what you might want to do is watch some beginner Facebook ads videos to understand what those metrics mean and why they are important to your dropshipping business, and then come back to this video and continue watching it as we go across what is the best way to advertise for your Facebook ads for dropshipping in 2025. All right, so let's move on to ad creatives. Now, how are you going to create your ads for 2025 for dropshipping, right? There are really two major ways, and both of these ways has given me a lot of success. But to be honest with you, this has given me success more frequently. Like every time I use it, it's been successful. But in this one, it's not been as successful. But when it does become successful, when it does start working, this is much more profitable. Okay, so let me explain both of these ways to you guys, and this is the best ways to create creative for 2025 for your dropshipping business. Okay, the first thing is finding high performing videos on TikTok and stitching the best 2 to 3 videos to create a 2 to 3 minute explainer video. All right, so what you're going to want to do is, when you've identified the product that you want to sell, a lot of the times, even before creating the funnel or the website, I like to start working on the ad first, because after you worked out what the offer is or what you're going to sell, you've figured out the supplier and you figured out that you have margin for the product, even before working on the sales funnel of your business, what's really most important is working on the advertising of your business and making sure that that ad is something that is compelling, that will work, and that will get you buyers. So the way that I like to do that and get advertising for my business is I like to go on TikTok in short form content with sites like Reels or YouTube Shorts first, to see what type of content is being created by the TikTok and the short form community. And then what I'm trying to do is, I'm not trying to go ahead and run the most viral of those videos as my ads. I'm actually looking for videos that have very nice compelling sales copy. All right, I'm looking for videos that either have a very emotional argument to buy the product or a very logical argument to buy the product. If we have enough time in this video, because I don't know when I'm going to be done with this flow chart and all the other examples I want to show you, but if you have enough time in the video, I'm actually going to show you how I do TikTok video ad research. And if I don't get to it, please comment down below if you want a full-length video on how I find how I find TikTok videos that I can turn into ads. But essentially the process is very simple. I will find 2 to 3 of the best TikToks that people have made, and what I will do is, it's very simple. I'll just stitch them. I'll just have them playing one after the other, and what I try to do is, one is going to be like an emotional reason for you to make the purchase, and one is going to be a very logical reason for you to make the purchase. And I'll have that emotional video play first, the logical next, then the emotional, and then if I have more time, one more logical. And I will make 2 to 3 minute video ads, and I will run them on Facebook. Now, a lot of people run 30-minute ads, 30-second ads, or 1 minute ads on Facebook and Instagram. I have tried both approaches. The longer my ad is, for some reason, the better my conversions are. I have run 4-minute and 5-minute video ads on Facebook, and all they are is compilation videos of different TikTok videos that people have posted. Now, a big disclaimer is I'm only doing this to test the product. My long-term goal is not to run that as my main ad. My long-term goal is to hire UGC creators to shoot content for my own ad. But when you're testing the product, you might not have the money or the time to invest in custom ads being made. So at that point, you may decide to use other people's TikTok videos or other people's short form videos to create an ad just to test if this is a product worth pursuing. I've done that in the past where I've gotten some TikTok videos, stitched them together, run them as ads, and then what I've done is really, after I've gotten that proof of concept, try and make my own custom ads. But what is really important to understand is you really transition from being a dropshipping business to a real e-commerce brand once you make that jump into basically creating your own custom content. Okay. Now the next thing is use my ChatGPT script to create a video and layer over some TikTok content. So I have a very effective ChatGPT script that I have written that allows people to convert cold audiences into buyers. Okay, I'm actually going to if you guys give me a second, I'm actually going to pull it up. Right, I've used this ChatGPT script multiple times. I actually showed you if you watch any of my other Facebook ad videos, you'll see me actually use the script. All right, but essentially this is the script. Okay, the script is act as a direct, and this is what you paste into ChatGPT. The first thing you do is you train ChatGPT on what the product is. So what I basically do is I go on Amazon, copy everything. I copy all of the text of the product. I copy all of the reviews, and I paste it into ChatGPT. And I basically ask ChatGPT to learn everything it can about that particular product. And then what I do is I ask ChatGPT to act as an expert, a direct response copywriter that's learned from the hands of Dan Kennedy and Gary Halbert, and create an ad for me. If you don't know who these guys are, they're like OG direct response copywriters, okay, who are, just basically the top of their field. Okay, the ad will have the following elements: an interesting hook, problem identification and agitation, introduce a solution, identify how it solves the main problems, identify how it brings to life other benefits that we may not have thought mattered but do, find an analogy that explains the solution, comparing it to something in the real world that will help someone understand why they need this, scarcity and urgency, and call to action emphasizing the offer. If your ad has all of these elements, it is a very, very, very compelling ad. And essentially what I do is the script that's generated from ChatGPT will act as my voiceover. And then over that voiceover, I will start layering influencer videos that I find on TikTok, and I will create a very compelling ad. In any case, if you want to see this happen live, there are videos that I've made on the channel that will go through how I actually launch ads on Facebook and how I actually create the graphic video ad from scratch. So be sure to watch that if you want a full explanation of how this happens. Okay. So that is my ChatGPT script. This has made me money frequently. This has made me money in a lot of volume. Whatever you want to choose, right? Choose whatever path you want and then keep moving further. Okay. Then we've already covered that in this one, the angles need to be both emotional and logical. Just don't go for the first viral video. Most dropshippers might have already tried that. Dig a little deeper, find really good product reviews that you can use to make your ad stand out if you're doing the first method. Okay. Then the next thing that you want to do is, after you've seen some early signs of success with those types of creatives, then what you want to do is develop a creator program. Okay, what a creator program is, when you've hired 3 to 5 creators that will continuously make content from your products and then either upload it on their social media or send you all of the raw content so you can edit it into reels and short form TikToks and then post it on your social media. And then what happens is, when you're posting these reels based on the content that's provided by these 3 to 5 creators, now you can get them from Fiverr, or you can get them from Instagram or YouTube Shorts, or wherever you get the influencer, it doesn't matter. They're probably going to be put on a monthly contract. I've put influencers on contracts as low as $20 a week or $50 a month. But what they have to do is give me 7 videos every single day. Those videos then turn into reels, and those reels, some of them go viral. and the reels that go viral turn into my ads. And this is a cycle that fuels itself, because those ads make me more money, allow me to hire more creators send me more videos, I have more content to put on social, then that gets turned into ads, and then so on and so forth. This flywheel effect makes me basically have an access to an unlimited amount of fresh ads that I can use to build and grow the business. But this is the final place that you want to end up in when it comes to Facebook ads. All right, now finally, and probably one of the most important parts about Facebook ads, and this is where most people get stuck, and this is where most people follow the wrong advice, is ad targeting. Okay, now the biggest thing to avoid when you're starting new ads is avoid CBO and avoid Advantage Plus. Don't let Facebook make your decisions for you. If you're spending your own money, make those decisions yourself and understand and learn from those decisions. When you're setting up Facebook ads for yourself, what you're going to want to do is make sure that you have a vested interest in selecting the targeting, which means you're selecting whether it's men or women, you're selecting the age, and you are selecting the interest. Now, when I'm doing Facebook ad targeting, I like to do single interest only, and that interest is something that I know of. So basically what I like to do in my little hack for starting e-commerce dropshipping Facebook ads is I like to target e-commerce brands within the same industry. So for example, if I'm selling fitness products, I'm going to probably target Gymshark, Nike, and Adidas. Why? Because all three of these companies have massive e-commerce presence, run a large amount of ads to get people to like their Facebook page, which lets then Facebook categorize them as someone who's interested in that hobby. And if they're interested in that hobby, and if they're interested in that product, they're probably also going to be interested in mine. And this applies to anything. If you're basically in the luggage niche, you're probably going to want to target Delsey, Tumi, Samsonite. If you're in the kitchen niche, there's so many big kitchen brands, but make sure whatever brand you're targeting, they have an e-commerce presence. Now, this is why I love targeting on Facebook versus any other platform, because it allows me to get hyper targeted like that. And when you then layer it with customers who have previously purchased or engaged shoppers, you have a very hyper targeted audience that you are targeting. Now, don't stack those interests. Basically, what you're going to want to try and make sure is the interest size is at least above 100,000. So 100,000 to $1 million is the sweet spot. So if you have an interest that is that big, and if it's located in one of the top 5 economies like USA, UK, one of those big 5, right? If you have and then if you've selected it, if you can narrow down a gender, that's great too. With age, I like to go above age 20, because under 20 they really don't have access to credit cards and making those purchasing decisions, and then my dollars are wasted trying to advertise on that. Now, another big hack is if you can actually isolate where your buyers are they on Facebook or are they on Instagram, and if you remove one platform and just target one platform, you're going to see much better conversions. I cut the cost of my conversions down to a half when I understood that most of my buyers were not coming from Instagram, they were coming from Facebook. In another business, I did it again when I understood that most of my buyers are coming from Instagram and not Facebook. So if you can make a targeted guess on where your customers are, try and target a single platform. So what are you doing? You're doing a single platform, single interest, single gender, single age range with your ad creatives. You are basically like a sniper, and you are very laser focused in your targeting versus doing the CBO where and you know, a lot of gurus teach stacking different interests, a lot of gurus teach CBO, a lot of gurus teach Advantage Plus. If it works for them, great, and if it has worked for you, amazing. Unfortunately, over the last 5 years that I've been advertising, it has literally never worked for me when I'm starting the ads out. When I'm scaling those ads, it has worked for me really well, because it just makes scaling a lot easier. I'm talking specifically about starting Facebook ads, starting your dropshipping Facebook ads, okay? So understand and learn your niche and go hyper narrow, trust your creative, and invest time in creating high quality. Now, if you basically, and this is where I'd like to end this discussion, okay? Do not expect good ads to do the heavy lifting for poor offer design, landing page, and niche selection. A lot of people that have not seen any success with dropshipping think that they're not good at advertising. You might actually be really good at advertising. Where you lack is your offer design, your landing page, and your niche selection. Don't think that you can make really hypey ads and sell a poor product that has been poorly positioned and is living on a very poor website. Okay, those factors will never let you sell a good product. What it will do is give the idea of a good product to your customer, and they will run off to Amazon or Walmart or somewhere and buy it. But if you create a good ad and then that ad takes them to a great offer, so you've priced it correctly, and then when they open the landing page, it's a trusted landing page that gives the feel of a boutique website that was created specifically for this product and positions you as the number one seller of this product, or perhaps even the inventor of the product. That's when you'll get that immediate sale, because they're not going to want to buy off brand. They're not going to want to have another more generic experience if you can give them a very tailored experience. So these elements are key for everything else in your platform to work. All right. So what does that tailored experience looks like? So basically what I do pretty much every single day is I build e-commerce stores, and I build white label versions of them. What is a white label version of an e-commerce store? Essentially, I find great products that are performing really well. For example, this is a teapot that has performed really, really well. In fact, it's done $142,000 in sales. And what I do is I create a much better looking version of the same product page. This was a typical Shopify store, but when we've put it into this high converting template, when we've given it a new name, when we've redone the copy inspired by the original but much better, and when we've put in supplier images, we've not stolen from the particular creator, but we've gone to AliExpress, Alibaba, and other suppliers and gotten those nice images, and we have created a beautiful page. If somebody was coming on this page to buy this teapot, they wouldn't be thinking of going to Amazon or any other store, because it's such a tailored experience. And that's what I do. And you have the ability to start using these types of funnels if you're someone who wants to run their own business, right? So I'm actually going to take you inside my ShopFunnels account. All right, so let's go inside my ShopFunnels account. As you guys can see, I have so many of these business templates loaded in here. Again, this is what it looks like. It's a very easy drag and drop builder that you use. Now, if your ads are coming to a page like this that is designed well, really well optimized, looks amazing, loads fast, and is very professionally designed, somebody might not need to go anywhere else when they want to make a buying decision. Even if your ad isn't that great and they come here and they see that your images look good, your copy is well done, all of the objections are handled, if they have FAQs, some good stats, all of the basic elements you need for a high converting landing page, all of them are here, right? They're probably going to end up trusting you and making that purchase from you. So with that being said, I want to present something to a lot of you guys that, I publish these videos, and I hope you guys have learned something new. If you guys have learned something new, please leave a like on this video. It helps this content go to so many more people, and for the basic reason of I don't want people wasting their money on tactics that only work for big drop shippers and don't work for people that are running normal ads. All right, for me, I'm running very normal ads. For me, running $60 a day ads and making about $100 to $200 every single day as a return, I'm very happy with that. I would run that business forever if I could. All right, I am in no way trying to perpetuate that you need very, very big budgets to succeed with dropshipping. I've made hundreds upon thousands of dollars on small budgets, running my Facebook ads very lean, but making sure every dollar comes back to me with more dollars attached. All right, so if you guys want to learn, number one, how to run Facebook ads, if you want my advice, if you want my help, I have a very special program that I've designed to help people just like you. All right, so essentially this is everything that you get when you work with me. I tried to condense all of it into one presentation so you guys could understand everything that you get when you work with me. Now, if you're someone who's struggling with Facebook ads, pay attention, because when we're working together, I will go over your ads with you. I will tell you where to target. I will do a creative review. I will really hold your hand through this Facebook ad process and make sure that you are not making poor decisions and wasting your money on Facebook, because that's the best and easiest way to get burned, right? I showed you a screenshot earlier where I ran so many different campaigns that weren't successful. All of these duds, maybe a few sales here and there, but nothing substantial. All right. So this is why it's really important to have someone in your corner that has probably seen a lot more than what you have and can tell you some of the pitfalls to avoid. All right. So when you're working with me, all right, this is everything you get. The first thing that you get is some one-on-one training. All right. So as soon as you join ShopFunnels, which is my website builder, right? Again, you can build websites on this. You have a store backend, right? So you can load it up with your products, your orders. Your orders are here. You can manage subscriptions. You can manage discounts. I've done over 6 figures using this exact same software and using these exact same strategies. All right. So this is why ShopFunnels is the premier e-commerce platform to use. But anyways, if you do join my software ShopFunnels, you get this one-on-one coaching call with me where you and I will get on a call together. I want to understand who you are, where you're from, what's your background, and what you're trying to achieve with e-commerce, and also answer some questions that may be troubling you, or some things that you want a little bit more information on. Perhaps my experience can help you if you don't know what to do. All right. So this is me and Nathan. Again, he's somebody who had his first sales come in the first day he was running ads. And again, this is how it's going to be. You and I, we're going to get on a Zoom call, and you and I are going to talk about what's going on with you, your background, and your experience. Then there's going to be weekly live trainings. All right. On New Year's Day, we had a weekly live training where all of us hopped off. It'll be just like this. We're all going to be on with our cameras, with our audios, with our screen shares. We're going to be going over what happened last week. I want to understand what's going on with your stats. I want to understand any questions that you guys have. We're going to do reviews, and I'm going to basically break down any new things that I'm learning operating my own e-commerce business that I showed you earlier in this video. Then you're also going to get a one-on-one launch call with me. Essentially, what I want to do is I want to be there when we launch your Facebook ad. So I'm going to look at your targeting. I'm going to look at your creatives. I'm going to look at your ads and your interests and ensure that you're on the right path so you're not wasting any money. Again, this is me and Murza. We talk about his ads all of the time, right? He's somebody who joined the program in the first 12 hours, had his white label store up, right? He had his white label, because a white label store, it's pretty much created for you. All you have to do is basically do a few things like go to the store, right? You have to just add your products, add your payment processor, add a few details, and then add your shipping method, and you are good to go. After these 4 steps, you're basically ready to launch. Another thing is that with every single white label store, there is a data packet that is associated with it. So if you go all the way on the back and on the bottom, if you open this link, all right, there is a data packet that is associated with it that teaches you everything that you need to know about this product, and it also comes with a step-by-step instructional video that you basically need you watch. It's a members only portal that you watch that you gets your store ready to launch. But it's everything you need. Like I said, this product's done $1.02 million in sales, and everything that you need to make this product work is all loaded up. And so this is essentially what Murza did. He downloaded one of the white label stores that was ready for him. He got it up in 12 hours. And in the first day, he got $159 made. He's been testing ever since, and he keeps us updated with his results. You also get access to an academy that I'm building. It's called the ShopFunnels Academy. It goes step by step into all of these different aspects of e-commerce and advertising. And this is a course that I previously built and sold, and we've sold over 7 figures worth of that course alone. I'm updating it for 2025. And if you join this program, you get access to it for no additional payments whatsoever. Another thing that you get is access to a community, right? So you get access to my private mastermind. Again, this is a Facebook group that is closed off to anybody else. Only ShopFunnels users get access to this private Facebook group. So this is a little bit of a glimpse of what it looks like. Again, it's a private Facebook group only for ShopFunnels users, and there's a lot going on over here. All right, as soon as you join, request access to this group and you are allowed in. So on this group, we go ahead and first off, we celebrate your first day sales. As soon as you launch, we expect your sales to come in, and when they do come in, we go ahead and we celebrate you. Then we give you access to this type of group coaching. It all happens on the group, so you have to be a part of the group to get access to this group coaching, and that's where all this takes place. Then if you ask any questions inside of the group, you get either a very detailed Loom video response, which is a video response just like this, or you get a very detailed breakdown of what you need to do step by step. This is again an ads review that's happening over here. All right, and then what you also get is all of the stuff that I whiteboard on the YouTube videos. I go ahead and I drop that down on the inside of the group so that you don't have to rewatch the videos, and you have basically the session notes if you want to take action on any of the stuff that I said on YouTube. All right, additionally, what you also get is the tools, right? Like I said, you get access to 100K plus ready to launch white label stores. If you go to shopfunnels.net, if you go to these templates, and if you go to themes, most of the funnels here people have started using and have also started experiencing sales with. All right, so basically pick whatever one that you fancy, that you like. Every single of these funnels have a video associated on the YouTube channel, so if you want a little bit more background about what the funnel is, how to use it, what ShopFunnels is, watch some of the other videos. But each of these funnels has a video associated with it, and all you have to do is click view, start with this funnel. It'll get imported into your account, and then you basically have all of the information right here. Then you go to store, complete a few steps, right? Watch this video. It's basically a checklist to make sure you have your domain connected, your payment processor, and your a pixel and stuff connected. It's all over here. But after you complete those steps, your store is basically ready to launch. I wanted to do the heavy lifting for you, where I don't want you to figure out the offer and I don't want you to figure out the landing page. I want to figure that out for you because I have over 10 years of experience inside of e-commerce. All I want you to really focus on is creating the ads and using the strategies that we covered in the start of the video. I think you're not going to have that big of a problem. All right, so this is ShopFunnels. You get access to all of these themes that are pre-built. You launch in 3 easy steps. All you have to do is select a pre-built dropshipping store, add your brand name and details, and turn on the ads. Murza, he did it in 12 hours and got his first sale, generating over $159 on his first day inside of the community. All right, and then finally, you get access to an accountability partner, right? Myself and my team, we want to make sure that you are actually working towards your goal and progressing every single day. On our weekly calls, I'm going to ask you, how much did you get done? Where are you stuck? What do you need to be successful? Are you missing anything? Do you have like a mental roadblock? Are you stuck somewhere essentially? And we have someone else in there. This is another person that I've worked with over 5 years. He's also generated over 7 figures in his own e-commerce business, and he is in there to do some strategic planning with you guys. So not only is Steve, this is the person, not only is he dropping pretty much value videos every single day inside of the group, where, for example, over here, he's sharing some feedback on key ad and funnel metrics. Over here, he's doing training on how to structure Facebook ads. Over here, he's doing training on how to walk through the sales process, right? Not only is he doing that, you can book calls with him to make sure you can do some strategic planning, like set some goals for yourself and then figure out how to get those goals and how to hit them. So him and I, we're going to be in there. We're going to keep you accountable and moving forward towards your goal. So that's everything you get when you sign up. So how does all of this unlock for you? All you need to go do is go to shopfunnels.net, right? All you have to do is go to shopfunnels.net, go to pricing, and go to monthly and sign up for any of these plans. You can sign up for the yearly plans as well if you want to save some money, but you sign up for any of these plans, even the smallest one, and everything unlocks for you, right? The 4 pillars of any good coaching program need to be training, community, tools, and accountability. If you have all of those assets with you, your chances of failure reduce drastically. All right. And my personal goal for anybody joining ShopFunnels is for it to be free for you, right? Because look at Murza, right? He joined and on the first day he made over 150% return on his money. All right. So this is what I want it to be like for anybody joining ShopFunnels. I want you to make a few sales in the first week, and then all of this essentially just becomes free for you, right? And if this is free for you, how much of a return on this investment is one-on-one coaching with someone who's already hit 7 figures in his own business, right? The community of like-minded individuals that are all just talking e-commerce all day, every day, right? Access to white label tools that get updated every single day. Whenever we find a new e-commerce store that is doing revenue that we can then source a product for, I will create that white label store. I will drop it so you have it ready to test within 5 minutes. And then you have somebody who's keeping you accountable, right? So all of this essentially becomes unlocked for free if you just get a few sales, which why wouldn't you if your landing pages look like this? Typically, you're not getting sales because you're missing these types of elements inside of your business, all right? So again, start for $99 a month, right? That's the lowest tier that we have. Try it free for 14 days. If it doesn't work, I will refund you your money. No questions asked. Just go to shopfunnels.net/pricing. Sign up. This is an outdated screenshot. This is the updated pricing. We've lowered these two just a little bit just because we want you guys to experience that what the higher tiers offer. But to be honest, even on the lower tier, you'll be completely fine. Again, this is just some of our students that have gotten their first sales in literally the first week of joining. Murtaza is already at that crossed that $700 mark after joining. Again, this is a completely digital product sale that he made a little while ago, right? We have Flavian who got his first sales. We have Lorraine who got her first sales. Nathan who got his first sales. We have John who got his first 2 sales. Again, imagine your first weekend and you already make back all of your ShopFunnels money, right? And then your coaching becomes free. Like, that is the best ROI I've ever seen. And this is my ShopFunnels account. This is my businesses and its progressions from 2022 all the way to 2024, making over $72,000 in sales. I've had a business that's generated $9,000 in monthly recurring revenue, paying me over $52,000. So this is the type of leverage that ShopFunnels can give you. Again, if you're interested in that one-on-one coaching, in that community, in the white label stores and that accountability, please use the link down below and sign up. And if not, I hope this video provided you some much needed information on how to run Facebook ads in 2025. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Please let me know in the comments down below if you need anything at all. I'm shooting this video very, very late. I've had a very packed day of calls just going through the mentorship community as it's grown so much. Again, this is only open to the next 100 people that sign up, right? After that, we're going to either have to double the price or shut down the group because we really want to keep that quality in the group super high. We did this last time. As soon as our group crossed those 50 users, we had to increase the price, right? So again, once it crosses another 100 users, we're probably going to have to do the same. And a lot of you reached out when the price increased saying you were thinking about it and you didn't sign up. And I just want to make sure that if you are thinking about it and you're, waiting on me to do a sale or drop the price, that's probably not going to happen because we have enough people interested in coming in every single day that we are servicing to the best of our ability. But anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate each and every one of you. Let me know in the comments if you made it this far. I always like to speak to the people that watch the videos till the end. And if you actually watched it till the end, I have a gift for you. Down in the link, there's a free call button. Most people will never look in the description, right? But in that description, there's a free one-on-one call. If you made it this far in the video, this is my gift to you. I want to talk to you regardless if you ever work with me again and just do a free one-on-one dropshipping consulting so that I can understand where you're stuck and what problems you're having. But again, with that being said, thank you so much for watching. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.